Hey guys, it's Welps. Welcome to my Torture Chamber of Screams Dimensional Trial Guide. I'll walk you through and explain the mechs as we go. So at 90%, the boss is going to go into zombie phase. And the difference from the normal mode is that you cannot take this blood, because that's the only blood we have at the moment. And if you empty all the blood, you're going to force the boss to do the spinning attack. And we're not going to have a cooldown for that, so it's most likely going to cause a wipe. So the first zombie you're going to have to do without seeing the numbers. To do the zombie mech without seeing the numbers, I suggest you watch my normal mode guide. I explain it in there. I'll leave a link in my description with a timestamp. In later phase, you're gonna have to take the vials, and that's gonna reveal the number for the zombie, but you can only see the number for your zombie. So you're gonna have to call it out if you're in comms or just type it in chat. Also, if all 5 blood reservoirs are filled up, boss is gonna do enhanced spinning attack with like purple spins, and that's a wipe. And you can only interact with the blood vials when you have the closed eye icon on top of your head. And you only get this from blocking all fury attacks, so it's really important that everyone successfully blocks. And starting from tier 5, you're gonna see this orb coming out from blood vials. That is gonna head towards the boss. And if the boss takes it, they get increased damage. It's okay to have like 1 or 2 stacks. It's still quite manageable, but starting from 3 is pretty much a wipe. So to prevent the boss from getting the orb, you have to soak it. And once you soak it, you're gonna have this red light on you, indicating that you have soaked it. And you cannot take the second orb. If you take 2 orbs, you'll die. So ideally, you only want 1 blood field. We usually leave the middle one, because if you have like 3 vials with blood, it's gonna get too hectic. You don't have enough people to soak it, and it's gonna pretty much cause a wipe. When the boss does the spin on everyone, during that phase, it fills up 2 vials. And when boss does the crossbow barrage, that's 1 vial. So I soak 1 orb and let other person soak the other. Usually, you know, the people without the zombie will do that. And during this phase, the boss has damage reduction, so we don't really bother DPSing. It's after the fury attack where we start DPSing. Okay, this is a strat we use as we climb the high tier. So after the boss does 2 patterns, in whichever order, so it's the rain of arrows, and the 2 line attack that he does to tank. Once he has done that, next is gonna be the pizza. So we stack up in front of the boss, we just mark it with a pin. We bait the pizza together, so we put the pizza on one side as we walk behind the boss to avoid it. We do this to minimize the risk of dying to the pizza, because if you try to dodge it by yourself, in high tier, even 1 pizza is deadly, especially after you've taken the blood vials, you have less HP. You know, you have like 1 person here and then 1 person here. This guy tries to dodge the pizza, so he goes this way. He also tries to dodge the pizza, he goes this way. They meet up in the middle here, and they stack 2 pizza and they could die. So to prevent the accident happening like this, we stack on one side, bait the pizza, and go behind the boss. In lower tiers, it's safer if you just spread out and just tank 1 pizza yourself. So after you avoid the pizza, you go around the boss. You want to stay grouped to get the defensive cooldowns. So the tank uses the Bastion, the Blood Devotion, the healer uses the Blessed Barrier. And then we spread just enough so that you guys are not hitting each other with the blades. and not too far because it'll break the blood devotion and you'll take damage and die. You also have to avoid standing on here and here. That's where boss pulls you after this, and you're gonna leave a pool of blood after this spin. So you don't want to leave a pool there. And this starts from tier 3. As you can see, if you left the pool there, everyone will be taking damage. This is where boss does the barrage to the furthest person, and you want the healer to be the furthest person taking position, because you want the healer to heal the tank that's just tanking the barrage. And meanwhile, during this phase or right after this phase, everyone has to be ready to take the blood, the ones with the eye icon like this. So we leave the one in the middle, we take the 2 vials that are filled, and this barrage is gonna fill one of the tanks of the screen down below here. And healer is going to take that one, leaving only 1 blood in the middle. Alright, that's it for the mechs for the Dimension Trials. I'm just gonna let the video play through so you guys can see the clear. GG's, good luck. 뭐 해야 돼요?
최고의 고통이 될 거다. 너무 빨리 죽으면 안 돼. 죽음에도 순서가 있어.
자, 1번. 최고의 고통이 될 거다. 너무 빨리 죽으면 안 돼. 죽음에도 순서
수가 있어. 내면을 깨워주마.
3어핑 4어핑 4어핑
자, 저형 집행이다.
한 개면 괜찮을 듯.
모두 벗겨주마. 최고의 고통이 될 거다.